I love chip.
Chip, good.
Ooh, it's hitting.
Yeah. Jesse,
That's me.
that is you. Last time we were here, we were eating a bunch of cookies.
We were.
Yeah, we ate so many cookies. It was actually kind of gross.
There's a lot.
Have not eaten an Oreo since.
I took a nap.
My blood was thick. But we discussed that your favorite go-to binge snack is the Dorito. So I got a surprise for you.
What is it? What could it be?
A big ton of Doritos.
That's a lot of Doritos.
It's a lot of Doritos, and we're gonna rank them objectively.
All right. This
Yeah.
is the official ranking, and if you disagree with us, obviously you're wrong.
It's the real list.
The Dorito was invented in 1847. They didn't know what to do with cornmeal.
Is that true?
Could be. No one fact checks anything on the internet.
Nobody knows. When it comes to Doritos, Jesse, you got two classic flavors. You got the nacho cheese and the Cool Ranch. Which one do you usually default to?
Cool Ranch. Yeah.
I typically agree.
Yeah.
I'm a Cool Ranch guy myself. I don't know, like I like the nacho cheese, but Cool Ranch it's Cool Ranch.
Honestly, sometimes I forget the regular Doritos exist because Cool Ranch has become so synonymous with like the default Dorito to me.
Yeah. I feel like everybody who has ever been on a playground knows what these two flavors of Doritos taste like.
Yeah, they've traded for it at the lunch table. They've done something with it. They've had it in a Taco Bell shell.
Yeah. They stopped doing the Cool Ranch Taco Bell shell.
Which sucks. I love those.
Those were great. Bring
it back.
Yeah, bring back the Dorito Cool Ranch Taco Bell shell. And sell them in grocery stores. Why not?
Yeah. Awesome.
That's childhood. Now, there's only one proper way to palate cleanse for a Dorito.
And I love that Nick and I separately of each other both wore tank tops and overshirts and brought Mountain Dew. Did not communicate with each other at all.
We just got same brain going right now, which concerns me on a few levels. Bog center of the list, I got to imagine.
You think there will be some above?
I don't know. There are so many, Jesse.
There are so many.
Like maybe like the top third of the board. I don't know, like at your eye level. And it'll be interesting to see if the nacho cheese flavor hits the same level or if it is like legitimately a tier below or something. Because I'm never going to be a hater on the nacho cheese Dorito. Because again, it's another one of those childhood flavors.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I'd put it on the same tier. Maybe a little like. Not as good. Like I do think that the nacho cheese flavor like is a little stronger, a little more pungent, but sometimes you're in the mood for that.
Yeah.
Tyler, you haven't eaten it all today. Would you like some Doritos?
I have a kid and I buy variety chip packs all the time. So these are the ones that I take out immediately.
The Cool Ranch.
He doesn't like Doritos at all.
Oh, so you take the Cool Ranch.
Cool Ranch.
Hell yeah.
He takes the Funyuns and
The Lay's, all those.
Literally everything else but the Doritos.
Oh.
So these will sit in the drawer till they get picked last because they're last.
Yeah.
But
Lucky you.
That's why you should have
so
kids.
these are God tier. I would put these like this.
I agree. I don't think they are that much lower, but I do agree that Cool Ranch is better.
I'm shocked they don't have a Cool Ranch baked.
They only had one baked varietal.
I didn't know they make Doritos baked. Huh.
Want to know what's even more fucked up? I was looking at the nutritional label because I'm that asshole now. These are actually more calorically dense. These are technically less healthy than the regular Doritos.
Conspiracy! We're cracking all the ceilings. We're deep diving in here. We were in the car talking about how like, are the rolled up ones just a rolled up version of the regular chip? We're gonna find out.
Because we have Chile Limon, but they're the dynamite sticks and the flaming hot queso dynamite sticks. I don't think there's a version of that for this. But then we have flaming hot limon flavored.
Right, so like are they the same? We're gonna find out.
But speaking of flaming hot, we got flaming hot nacho and flaming hot Cool Ranch.
Ooh.
I feel like is the first chance to like really test them against each other.
All right.
Flaming hot Cool Ranch, which feels oxymoronic. Oh yeah, you can definitely smell the.
Ooh, yeah.
Not bad, but weird. It's
Weird, right?
It's like you took a perfectly good Cool Ranch chip and you just dusted the shit out of it with cayenne.
That's what it is. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Oh my, ooh, it's hitting.
Yeah. Okay, are you not like a spicy?
I need to be, honestly. I'm Mexican and I'm terrible at it, so I've been trying to like pound some spices in my mouth to fix that. So this is good for me, actually. Yeah, it does feel lazy. I don't know if that's the right word for it, but it feels like like you said, they just put a bunch of shit on it.
Like a bunch of cayenne.
Yeah,
like
specifically
it's a whole
cayenne.
bunch of cayenne pepper. Just slightly a tier below, if anything. I just don't think it works. I don't think Cool Ranch works with hot. but I also don't think it's bad. Flaming hot nacho, I feel like will at least serve the flavor profile a bit better.
I feel like this is gonna destroy my
these are
shit.
red. Yeah, these are red.
We're gonna be pooping crazy colors.
I'm not getting any of the nacho cheese flavor.
Yeah, I think it's just spicy.
I'm not even getting the spicy. Like, what's... Okay, I'm getting a little spicy.
I want to try more to get more of the flavor, but my mouth is...
Eat it.
I'll take a chip.
And eat it. To me, for some reason, it just has less flavor.
For me, it just feels like only spicy. Because you're right, I'm not getting any cheese.
Yeah, this is like even a rung below the hot Cool Ranch, probably.
I would agree, honestly, damn.
No flavor. And
Lazy.
me, I like spicy things. I like spicy things a lot. I cook spicy. This, I mean, it's not spicy enough for me to call it flamin' hot. And there's none of that, you know, nostalgic nacho cheese flavor that I'd look for in a Dorito. So it's
right.
What are we doing here?
What are we doing? What are we?
What are we doing here?
Who are we?
Who are you?
doing? Dorito, I just want to talk.
Let us know in the comments below if you're there, Dorito. We're listening. Sort of balance that out with something that I'm very curious about, and I did want to try these back to black.
Back to black.
I did want to try the flaming hot nacho next to the spicy nacho.
Oh, good. We're putting all the spice. My mouth's on fire right now. We're just doing all the spicy
We haven't even gotten to the real spicy
Oh
ones
my
yet.
God. I will be cured of my wuss behavior of not being able to handle spice by the end of this.
If Doritos will do that for you, then bless it.
A Dorito will fix me.
That's just a better version of the flaming hot nacho.
Yeah, at least there's a little flavor in here.
It's not just all cayenne flavor.
Is my mouth on fire, or are you getting any flavor in here?
I'm getting flavor. I'm
Okay.
actually getting flavor.
thought
You
so,
might
too.
need to palate cleanse a bit harder.
I gotta pound that Mountain Dew. Save me
Gotta
Mountain Dew.
do the dew, brother.
Dude, bruh. Save me Mountain Dew.
That's the problem. You like if you're breathing in the dust, then all you're doing is inhaling cayenne. I'd probably put spicy nacho on the same tier as OG and Cool Ranch. Like, it's definitely
Really?
not. I personally would.
It's kind of lackluster to me. What do you?
Would you agree that at the very least it would be on the same tier as Hot Cool Ranch? Because
Yes.
it's definitely better than
Yeah,
hot.
I feel like it's here,
Okay.
like
fair.
lower than. But also, I don't
But
know
I-
if I'm to be trusted right now because my mouth hurts so much that
It
I'm
hurts. Your mouth actually hurts.
because it's spicy.
We do have milk.
I have Mountain Dew. I don't want milk. I'm a big boy.
It's just spicy nacho.
I love saying that in the most Minnesotan.
It's spicy nacho.
Spicy nacho. Oh,
But then
that
I
chip
put
is
an arrow
spicy.
because I would put it slightly above the Hot Cool Ranch.
Oh, you
Because
would? All right.
I really would. The Hot Cool Ranch, like, it's inoffensive and you still get some of that ranch flavor, but it does nothing to elevate the chip.
I felt like I was like deciphering hieroglyphs when I made this tier last time because I was like, it's this, but it's here, but then you have this one,
Then
but this one
is
is like
over
above
there and
this
that's
one.
there. Look, we're doing high scale math here, Jesse. We got to be ready.
We're doing 3D chess with Doritos.
Yeah, I'm a little conflicted. I'm wondering if we should save this one, even though I just opened it, the limon for last, to test it back to back with this.
I agree. I think that might be useful.
I might call an audible.
Let me just smell it real quick though.
Gonna get a lot of cayenne, I bet.
Ooh.
I'm willing to bet that that's how they spice a lot of these. Salsa Verde. That means green salsa, or salsa green, if you want to be.
It means salsa green.
Salsa green.
That's interesting. I like
a good
it.
job of getting that like hatch chili flavor in there.
Yeah, it does taste like salsa to me. I like it.
And like, when it comes to salsa, when you go to like a Mexican restaurant, do you like the red salsa or do you like the green salsa? Because I usually go for the green.
Sometimes people are like really good at making the red salsa, but sometimes I taste the red salsa and it's just spicy and there's no other flavor, and that's boring to me. So I'll go for green if that's the case.
Yeah. Now, what we have here is something like kind of interesting. It definitely doesn't feel like a Dorito outside of being a corn chip that's slightly flavored.
You're right.
It's very inoffensive, like very neutral flavored.
Mhm.
But it has just enough of that green chili flavor where I'm like, yeah, it's pretty all right. So I'd probably put it on the same tier as the Hot Cool Ranch, you think?
Yeah, I feel
Like
like
where it's inoffensive, but like, it's all right.
you're right, because I would be tempted to put it first in that tier, but now I'm realizing it's kind of boring after I'm done eating it.
Yeah.
It's inoffensive. Like
I
you're
feel like it's a chip that actually needs salsa to go with it.
saying. Ooh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
I could munch that. I could munch that and be fine, but I would not be satisfied.
It's like I had a one night stand with it, and it was awesome, but I wouldn't do it again.
I wouldn't even say awesome. It was like, you know, it was fine. But, you know, like,
I guess I liked it better than you.
and that's fine. You know what? You can give your real phone number. Like, that's,
And he can text me, and I can just ghost him, but feel bad about it. And then message him 8 months from now when I forget how it was, and be like, hey, what's up?
I'd remain friends. But, you know, like, sometimes you just don't want to overcomplicate a friendship.
Yeah, exactly.
Spicy sweet chili.
Ooh,
Okay, that I like. That's kind of like a barbecue flavor to it almost.
a little
Like
bit.
I'm not getting any spicy, but
Right, yes.
then again, my tolerance for spice is
I'm not getting any spicy either.
okay. If you're not getting any spice either, then yeah, we're. I'd be remiss to say that you could almost call this like a Korean barbecue flavor.
Yeah, no,
Almost, 'cause,
I
like
agree.
it's got some like almost kind of like a soy sort of like sweet glaze flavor to it. Just a little bit. Like I'm not saying like straight up call it that, but
420 glaze it.
this is not bad. This is probably the closest we've gotten to being on the level of OG and Cool Ranch. Like it's definitely not above Cool Ranch, but I could say that this might be on the same tier.
I'm trying to figure out where it compares to a regular Dorito. You think it's better or worse?
I think I might put it above the Nacho.
Really? Interesting.
But like just kind of slightly, like almost like they like give and take your mood, they might be kind of a tie. To me.
That makes sense. Like what you're in the mood for.
Like it's definitely not better than Cool Ranch. Cool Ranch is probably the king Dorito. The late night sizzling cheeseburger.
Ooh. Pairs well with the Mountain Dew.
I've paired mine with a Baja Blast.
Excellent choice, sir.
Thank you. It smells like pickles.
It does.
It tastes like a fucking Whopper. It does. It just tastes like a Whopper.
Yeah, the pickles are very at the front for me, but like I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you just munch it up and like just kind of let it air in your mouth.
Ooh, yeah.
It's like you took a bite of a Whopper.
That's impressive.
This is surprisingly good.
I'm amazed they were able to capture that feeling and that flavor. Wow.
The more I reflect, the more I think we might need to call an audible and move Cool Ranch into a rank on its own. Because it's absolutely better than OG and sweet chili the more I think about it.
Yeah, okay.
I would put this on that same tier that's just below it.
It's just lonely at the top.
It is.
It's hard when you're the best.
Yeah, so oh god, yeah, like these are like permanent markers, aren't they?
Don't
Just
worry
cross
about it.
it out.
That's a future us problem.
I would say that this is the only one that I've had that I'd say like is probably maybe on par with Cool Ranch, just in terms of how like interesting its flavor is.
I would say it's like below it, but
Tyler,
still on the same.
Have you tried one of these? You're somebody that voluntarily eats Burger King, so.
I don't think I've ever eaten Burger King up here, but I do. But I always get the chicken fries. I don't like their burgers.
Good. The chicken fries are the only thing on the menu.
I also don't like pickles on a burger, and that's what this tastes like. I like pickles.
I feel
it tastes like pickles and ketchup. And I hate that.
There's like I don't get the ketchup. Like I'm getting like a flame broiled Whopper. Like I get a little bit of the dill flavor up front, but
I also get my stuff plain and dry, and this has all the condiments on it that I can taste.
Yeah, I am getting some of that mustard, but
it's very complicated, but in a way that I like.
Yeah, I like these a lot.
Like I would say try these.
Yeah, these are a solid pickup. The Cool Ranch is your palate cleanser. I'm glad the king has something to hang out with.
Yeah.
It looks like you just wrote bong. Delicious bong.
Bong rip. Bong rip Doritos. 420 idea. Doritos, call us. We've got so many $1 million ideas for you.
Yeah, come on.
What if a chip was weed? Cut out the middleman.
CBD Doritos, CB Doritos.
Cool bong Doritos, CBD.
Cool bong Doritos, man. Classic barbecue. We've all had a barbecue chip. I've never had a barbecue Dorito.
I don't think I have either.
Yeah. Like these have always been on the shelf, I feel like, but it tastes like Kansas City sauce.
Yeah. Not bad, inoffensive.
That's fine.
It's a barbecue chip.
Probably on the same tier as the sweet chili and the OG. It's fine. It's good. Like it's not bland. This is a chip that you can eat and say, I ate barbecue chips today.
I feel you might not agree, but I would feel like I would want more flavoring on it.
A little bit, yeah. Because one of my favorite things about barbecue chips is not necessarily when they taste saucy, but when they have that kind of smoky flavor to them.
Yeah.
And this, it tastes like all sauce. But if that's what you like in your barbecue chip, below spicy nacho, but above hot Cool Ranch, you know, just to make your life more difficult.
I'm doing fucking math. If spicy nacho is before hot Cool Ranch, when salsa's here, I need a gun.
Tapatio flavor. I'm imagining that this is going to taste more like vinegar than some of the other ones, just because it's a vinegar-based hot sauce that it's based off of, but let's go. It tastes almost exactly like the Flaming Hot Nacho to me. like maybe slightly less offensive.
Yeah, I can tell that the hot sauce is different though. It does taste like the Tapatio hot sauce specifically. So at least there's that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a nice heat where it creeps up on you.
I don't know, again, my tolerance for spice is so at a level where it's like, I don't get the heat from a lot of these. I know it's there because I can taste what's supposed to make it hot, if that makes sense.
Well, from my virgin mouth.
I have a hard time believing that for some reason.
I'm a good Christian boy.
I don't think the flavor tastes good. I don't think the spice is worth it for here.
Wow, coming in hot and spicy.
Throw this one in the trash.
For real, I probably would put this on that hot, like the flaming hot OG Dorito tier, but maybe above it. Like, I think it's a better version of that, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
One thing I will say about Doritos is they are oversaturated with what essentially could be described as the same flavor. Because here we have,
oh my gosh.
Flamas.
They're like, here's our hot chip, and here's our hot chip, and here's our hot chip.
But here's our hot chip with lime before we try our hot chip with lime.
And then another hot chip with lime, but it's rolled.
But this is rolled up. All right, here's a, whoa, that is red. Like they hit this with the flaming hot Cheeto dust.
So fucking red. I'm gonna bite it hot side first.
Oh.
I like the lime.
Yeah.
The lime is a great addition to it. And I'm not someone who likes lime at all, but when I have it with a chip, it elevates it for me. Like, I'm like, oh, I like lime now.
The best part about adding like any sort of citric something to something that's hot is it will just inherently cut the heat of it. But it also makes you salivate, so it spreads the heat a bit more in your mouth too. So
I think this is, I don't like eating hot things, but this is my favorite of the hot chips so far. It tastes great.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I think this is the best hot one so far.
Tastes
probably up there with OG and sweet chili. I don't think it hits Cool Ranch and burger level.
But I'd put it at the top of that list. Do you agree?
I can agree with that.
That's weird, right? Because I love Mountain Dew. It's one of my favorite sodas, but I don't like lime. But if you add a lemon to it, all of a sudden I'm like, ooh la la.
Oh, speaking of not liking lime,
let's have some lime.
Let's have some more lime with this flaming hot limon.
Yeah. But Doritos are that powerful that they make me like lime. I love chip.
Chip, good. I'm really glad we tasted these back to back.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I probably wouldn't have been able to tell the difference. But since we're doing these back to back, I can say that the Flamas are definitively better than these.
For sure.
Because these just feel like significantly blander than that.
Yeah, there's a lot of lime at the forefront of this in a way that I don't like, whereas there's a good amount of lime in there that I like. You know, like lime is at the forefront, but this does it good.
This has a good balance. This is just lime flavored chip with a fuck ton of cayenne. I don't know like what peppers they used for this one, but it came out way better balanced.
Yeah.
So it's at the very least a tier below. Probably on that same level as the barbecue, the salsa, and the spicy nacho. The first of the dynamita? Dynamita? Near dynamita?
Dynamita? Doritos.
Dynamita.
How do you pronounce it, Doritos? Because
Dynamita.
my nose is running because of the spicy.
Look what you did to poor Jesse, Doritos.
I'm dying and I'm just gonna shit.
All right, need to try these back to back. So Doritos, realizing that Taki's was taking a bunch of their market share, decided to make these rolled up Doritos.
Yeah, and you know, props to them. It's good to innovate. You know, change with the times.
Yeah, innovate. Steal your opponent's stuff.
Steal. You know.
Got a much more pleasant crunch just due to its rolled up nature.
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't think I've never eaten a Taki, so I've never tried anything quite this consistency before. It's like harder than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah. I don't snack very often, like on chips and stuff like that, but I do like a Taki. I like the blue heat Takis. You would probably not like them because they are actually fairly spicy for a chip.
But I love spicy, Nick.
Yeah.
You know me.
Oh yeah.
I've actually tried these before and I really liked them. So it'll be interesting to compare these because because these are harder than the sticks. The sticks are like a nice, it's still hard, but it's like a crunch. It's like a nice crunch, like you're biting into a nice little styrofoam bit. But this is like a harder chip. I might also like these. I don't know. We'll find out because I love honey mustard.
On a refreshing note, these actually don't taste a whole lot like these somehow. I don't know how that is.
Yeah. So they made them different. It's not a ripoff of just having the same chip but in a different form.
But they are blander.
Yeah. Is that what it is?
Has less flavor, much less flavor.
Because this, at least it was like trying to kill me with lime. This one isn't.
And this claims to be hot. They have their little meter down here. This set to hot? No. Like, it's all right, but I mean, it's not moving the needle.
It's kind of hot to me, but also I can't tell if it's just all of the hot chips like filling up like my sensory buds.
I will
and
say
I'm overstimulated.
definitively these are hotter.
Yeah. Okay. Because the other thing, the main thing that I got from this is it's just kind of boring. So that makes sense.
Yeah. So do we put them down there with like the Tapatio and the hot Dorito?
Yeah, because I'd put it lower than Tapatio because at least Tapatio was doing something interesting and like there was a building heat. Hot Dorito was a bit boring to me.
Hot Dorito may need to go like yet another rung down. It was just, what the fuck? Are we using permanent markers?
Don't think about it. Hot. No, I'm not. I swear to God. They gave me these. They put these in my hand and said, Jesse, draw. So
Jesse, make word good.
I'm not responsible for anything that happens. There's no way this is a permanent marker, okay?
But let's jump up a level to what they call extra hot. The Dynamita Flamin' Hot Queso.
I'm scared. They're advertising it like insane. This'll fucking kill you.
I'll say this is the first one that when I cracked the bag, I could actually smell it.
Oh boy. Ooh. You crack this boy open, someone will jump out and shoot you in the face.
Crack open a bag of Dynamita. This is astoundingly disappointing.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna like kill my family.
I thought it was gonna murder me and all of my people.
I thought it was gonna ruin my credit score and cheat on me with the love of my life. I don't.
This is blander than this. Like this just tastes like a corn chip. What happened?
Talking big, having a big car with a big muffler, and then you get home and it's 2 inches.
Yep. What is this? Tyler, am I fucking sense blind?
Yeah, let me see if this is bad.
Maybe we've just consumed enough chips that
this is abnormally bland. Abnormally bland for what is
a hot dog for a second. I was like, hot dog flavor, dude?
I would fucking destroy.
That's why, because hot dog flavor.
I would go for a fucking hot dog flavored Dorito. That would slap.
This just tastes like a Frito. Like a fucking Bugle.
Yeah.
And who eats Bugles?
Yeah, there's no heat behind that.
There's nothing. What is this?
I have no heat tolerance. There's nothing behind that.
This is like ruby red. Ruby red and...
Okay, it speaks up after a bit.
I'm getting nothing.
The flavor doesn't... There's like nothing almost for a flavor. It's just like a bare chip.
This is the bottom, even below hot Dorito. Because it's not even living up to the heat expectation of what it's offering.
Disappointing. I'm putting murder chip down here.
Yeah, murder chip. Doritos. Be better. What is this?
You disgust me.
Thank you, Tyler. You need to wash that down with something flavorful, like this simply organic white cheddar tortilla chip.
Ah, I can't wait for some real flavor. Give me that spice.
We're gonna finish this off with like the cheese trilogy and the buffalo wing before we move on to the Dynamita sticks.
Good, I like that. Doing a bunch of spicy and then like a little bit of this and then a little bit of cheese. Spicy. I feel like they would give me this as an option at like a Jersey Mike's or a Subway or something. I don't know if anyone else buys this unless you're at a sandwich shop.
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty pleasant.
Know what this is? Sun chip.
Yeah, if I close my eyes.
Just
the flavoring.
Sun chip made out of corn instead of wheat.
But Nick, they're calorically more dense.
They are!
Caloric, the word of the day.
I mean, if they weren't for the fact that they're no GMO, gluten-free, no artificial colors or anything, I'd say they're less healthy than the rest of these.
It's good for me, actually. I could just keep eating them.
Yeah, I can eat them all day. Actually, fucking could. Like, these are...
I just read 32, though. It's really good.
Red 32 and ibuprofen.
I should really like these.
I'm just gonna...
I'd put them at the very least on the same level as the Flamas and the sweet chili, personally. How are you feeling on these?
Yeah.
These are pleasant. These are good.
It's pleasant. That's like the first Dorito I tried that's like pleasant. I love Cool Ranch, but it's like in my face about being like, let's have a good time. You know, these are more like, hey buddy, how are you doing? Like, how's your cat doing? Like, how's your mom?
I'm tempted to put them up there with the burger and stuff just because I kind of want to keep eating them. But I'd put them at the very least at the top of this tier.
Yeah, let's do that. They seem like a good guy.
They are. Like, I trust them with my dog.
Yeah, they would like offer to like dog sit for you, like without you even have to ask. Very pleasant chip.
If I were married, I'd let them fuck my wife.
Me too. Anyway.
Moving on to the Japanese Doritos. So these are nacho cheese, which in theory, you know, should be a regular Dorito flavor, but they don't look it.
The cheese on the label, you know,
It's
it looks like
it's not what you think of when you think nacho cheese.
right.
It's like, this is like what you see on the front of a Cheez-Its box, you know, that kind of cheese.
Yeah, it even smells interesting, like a different cheese. I don't have the vocabulary to describe what the different cheeses are, but it smells different.
Funny thing is, it does taste more like queso fresco than any of the other cheese we've had.
Yeah, it tastes more like
Like it's subtle.
yeah, like a cheese that you dip chips in.
It's more like if you dipped it into like fondue cheese. Almost.
That's what it is. Yes.
Yeah.
It was a very
Like-
familiar cheese.
It's subtle. Like it's not bad, but it's not something I'd go out of my way for.
Right. Like I kind of like the artificial cheesiness of a regular Dorito.
Yeah,
This,
yeah.
this feels like
that
it's more.
harsh, sharp, sort of like a little bit of spice to
Yeah.
it.
I want it to hurt and feel bad a little. Like this.
Yeah, I want to know that I'm eating something unhealthy.
Yeah. This is like that can trick me. If you close your eyes and eat it, it's like, is this a healthy chip for me?
Yeah.
And I don't like that.
But at the same time, it's like also not as pleasant of a cheese flavor as like these organic, simply blah 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 blahs.
Yeah.
It's just in that like mid tier.
It's mid.
It's mid chip.
I'd put it above barbecue.
I can see that. We have golden cheese flavored.
Oh,
The
what
land-
cheese.
More cheese from the land of the rising sun. Oh, that's different.
What is that?
It has this weird sweetness to it,
Yeah.
almost like almost kind of like a funky sweetness, kind of.
To me, it's a little boring after the flavor disappears.
Yeah. The flavor disappears real quick, but it hits you with like a snap, like a snap jab up front of this like sweet flavor. I'm not getting a whole lot of cheese, but then again, compared to what an American snack calls cheese, another really delicate flavor. Yeah, you're right. The flavor disappears really quick.
Really fast. Like really, really good 30 seconds of your life, and then it just comes immediately.
Yeah.
But I'm like, hey, that was good while it was happening.
It's like a second and a half of flavor. This is what it's like to chew 0.5 gum.
I guess I like the Tapatio flavor better.
Okay, I could see that. So you want to say like where Hot Dorito used to be, this is where that sits, but it's definitely above the Dino.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. Would you agree with that?
I can agree with that.
Sick. Okay.
Next, another one that I've been interested in just because I really like buffalo wings.
What's your go-to wing flavor?
It depends on what dipping sauce they offer. If they have blue cheese,
They're in shapes.
they're little lightning shapes.
That's so cool.
I thought they were all broken for a second. I'm like, no,
Oh
they
my
all
God.
look like that.
Fuck, I love that. That's awesome.
Okay, bonus points already for style.
Already, it's fucking styling on us.
But yeah, if they have blue cheese, then regular buffalo wing all the way. If like they're only offering me ranch, then I'll go with something like a lot of places will offer like a sweet gochujang kind of sauce, which pairs better with ranch in my opinion.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'll go with like a mild or a garlic parmesan.
Parmesan.
This is so cool already. I think it's just appealing to the childlike part of my brain. That's like different shape, good. Blue, good.
I think the problem with the Japanese ones,
Just subtle.
it's too subtle. Like I get it. I get the hint of the flavor that they're going for, but by the time I'm feeling it, it's gone.
Yeah, it's so bland.
Like
that-
the post-nut clarity is almost immediate. If anything, it gets points for the shape.
It makes sense that it's so bland and the flavor goes so fast because it's a lightning bolt. So
Yeah.
it's fast.
Lightning McQueen.
It was trying to tell us.
Definitely better than hot cool ranch.
Because like these ones, I could actually taste them. You know what I mean? Even though they look cool as fuck, I feel like,
Which would you rather?
ooh, yeah, I'd put this one above it just because of how cool it is. I think that counts for a lot.
Yeah. Our nightmare word cloud continues. All right, we are done with the plain ass chips, and now we move on to the Dynamita sticks, which I just realized.
Yeah.
Another lime.
Oh boy, more lime.
Let's see if it's better than the bland ass Dynamita sticks.
Fucking love lime. They're gonna kill us
So
with
much lime.
It's like the meme where you can't
Yeah.
hold all of them. Like,
Can I hold all these limes? These are interesting because I'm pretty sure these are still corn based, right? Like I think that's kind of the basis of Doritos, but they're in the shape of those fry chips.
I tried one of these and I like the feel, so a mouth feel.
Yeah, they have a good consistency.
Oh,
Okay.
I really like those.
Yeah, it is a much better vehicle for this flavor.
Yeah, that's the best lime one, I think.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Because I think what happens is, since it's so airy, you bite into it and like all of the aromatic flavors kind of just like shoot everywhere in your mouth.
But then again, maybe it's just because I'm not huge on lime. It is very limey, but from an outside perspective, do you like that about it?
As somebody that likes citrus flavors,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so it's
Yeah.
not too much lime to you.
It's not too much lime to me.
Cool, okay.
Due to the aromatic nature of it, it definitely packs more of a lime punch than any of these other ones.
Yeah.
But it's not bad.
It understood the assignment.
Yeah.
They said, this is lime flavored, and it was like, bet, all right, I'm lime flavored. I got you.
It's up here on this tier. Do we agree on that with like the OG, the
Yeah.
Flamas and the sweet chili?
Yeah, it's got a lot of flavor.
It does. I think it's definitely better than OG and sweet chili.
It's better than sweet chili?
I don't like lime, and I think it's better than sweet chili.
I need to try the Flamas again to compare it.
That is so limey. I hate it. I hate this.
So no lime, no mint for you.
I like the other part of that, but it's so damn limey.
Okay, it's not as good.
Don't say that about the British.
Those damn limey chips.
After trying those back to back, definitely below Flamas.
All right.
Hot honey mustard in a lovely blue bag. This is
Yeah, I love the color. It's really nice.
That's really good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, even me, for someone who wouldn't like eat a lot of these, I can tell it's good.
Like that is a satisfying snack. If you like the flavor of mustard, you'll really like this.
Yeah, these sticks are kicking ass.
No, I like those a lot. Much more than the lime sticks. They might be up there with the burger. Below burger,
Interesting.
like I'd put them up there in king tier, yeah. And last,
These I have enjoyed like 2 bags of before.
I think you brought them to the office once and I tried one. I remember them being fairly like smoky. Well, I guess that makes sense. Smoky chile queso.
I'm getting smoky and queso. Now comparing them to these ones, not as much flavor as these two, but like you can just like mindlessly eat that.
This is a flavor that sticks around. I don't think, like as far as snacks go, I personally would not put it above the honey mustard. I think the honey mustard packs the flavor and it's something that as a snack, I think is just more satisfying.
Yeah, I agree. Even as
But-
someone who likes this flavor more. Ooh, actually it's creeping up on me. You're right. I forgot that it kind of like
It's a
sneaks up
flavor
on
that
you.
lingers.
Yeah.
So if you're somebody that doesn't like your flavors to stick around, maybe like, you know, if you just want to be like, I'm just want to eat this snack and I want to be done, I'm gonna go get dinner.
I just want you for a bit and then you can leave. Get out of my house. I don't want you to stay till the morning.
Yeah, this flavor sticks around in your mouth longer than some flavors of chewing gum.
I like it, but I gotta admit, like these ones just have more flavor. So
Yeah, like
I'm sorry.
it's better than the lime, but I don't think it's as good as the honey mustard one.
That's fair.
Yeah, the honey mustard one, it's got like sweetness, it's got a little bit of spice, it's got a kick to it, like that tang. This I'm getting like mostly smoke. It does do good with that chili flavor, and I don't know, I guess the cheese flavor is there as well, but it's mostly that smokiness that takes it over.
This is the first good high school boyfriend where you don't know it compared to anything else. This was my first stick,
This is your first stick.
and I was like, it's good, but there are other things available. that
You just don't know what else is out there.
Yeah, you're reliable and you're great.
What do you think? Would you put it in the Flamas tier or at the bottom of the upper tier? Because I'll give you the deciding vote on that. It's definitely not as good as honey mustard, but I can see the argument for being up in Kingmaker tier.
You know what? Yeah, I would put it at the bottom of Kingmaker too.
All right. This is the definitive Dorito list.
And it's so legible.
Close your eyes. I'm gonna grab a Dorito.
Get me to guess what flavor it is? Gotta help me if it's any of the lime / because there's so fucking many.
You put a mint Oreo in my mouth.
Here we go. I didn't mean to touch your tongue. This is turning out worse than I thought.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Don't
Yes,
touch
okay,
my
Okay,
tongue.
it's a stick.
There you go.
God, that's even blander than I remember.
Yeah, it must be the one that we were like, oh, is it the murder chip? Maybe it has more flavor than the murder chip.
I'm not getting any lime from it this time either, so it has to be the murder chip.
It's the murder chip.
Yeah,
Hey,
fucking awful ass murder chip.
fuck you.
It's just corn chip. It's just corn chip.
The one that you stepped on.
Yeah, the one that you
It has
stepped
flavor
on.
to it.
It's creeping up on me. It knew I was talking shit.
What's your favorite Dorito?
I want to pant like a dog.
We know what yours is.
Yeah, Cool Ranch and then probably that.
Yeah, Cool Ranch kind of has to remain king, but these are definitely a worthy grab, like just as a novelty.
Now, Nick, don't worry. I brought us a palate cleanser.
Oh God.
I have some double stuff Oreos.
All that.
Oh God, and they're stale.
Mm-hmm.
Were these like sitting behind your fridge for like 3 days?
Don't think about it. My ass is gonna be in hell. What's your favorite Oreo to eat with Doritos? Let us know in the comments. Is it the stale ones? They're my favorite.
I'm gonna take my healthy Doritos and I'm gonna go.
That's fair. I'm gonna take a nap.